Mammograms are hard to read. You know, you think MRI of the brain's fancier, or MRI of the spine might be harder, but for me, it's really hard to read a mammogram, and that's where I think you benefit from having a really good CAD.
The machine is only as good as the data that we give it, which is called the truth, or ground truth. So basically, it's radiologists like myself and other consultants who review the data, and we're marking off on the mammograms what's benign, what's cancerous, and that data is what the machine learns from. So if you don't give it good data in, you don't get good data out.
We have the fewest false positive markings of anybody. So it's a usable CAD, or CAD that works.
I came home from work one day, and my wife handed me this, and she said, "These are my mammograms. My doctor said I don't have breast cancer. I want you to tell me I don't have breast cancer." And that was one of those defining moments for me in the company, when I realized that we were building more than just a company here. We were building something that was actually going to have an impact on people's lives.
When I go to work now, I actually look at it very differently. It's much more personal to me. In my wife's case specifically, as I looked at her prior mammograms, our CAD actually showed that the cancer was there. So the radiologist who read her mammogram just missed it. So I feel very positive that the work that we do will eventually help a lot more women catch the cancers much earlier on.
We've built a platform that exists in the cloud that has the ability to read in a medical image, a mammogram in this case, process it, create an overlay, and return that overlay back to the radiologist. And what the overlay provides is markings. It helps the radiologist see what they might be missing, and it helps them understand what they might be seeing.
Another interesting feature that we provide is the ability to read and run our CAD on priors, which is very different from other CADs that actually can't. The radiologist can actually detect and see how it may potentially a suspicious lesion went from 1 year all the way to the current year. The third feature that we're providing is an important classifier within the algorithm that helps reduce biopsies, or what we would call unnecessary biopsies or benign biopsies.
Between the false positives and the false negatives, we knew there was a challenge and a problem here that could really be solved. We're finding 80 to 90% of the cancers that are missed by doctors up to 5 years earlier. And right now we're doing a biopsy reduction study where we're showing that we can eliminate between 60 and 80% of the unnecessary biopsies that happen.
We are pre-FDA in terms of our commercialization of our software solution, but what we're doing now is we're running retrospective and prospective studies in hospitals and breast centers around the world. And the more studies we have to train the algorithm, the smarter the machine learning becomes and the more effective and impactful the technology.
So the way that UCSD is helping Curemetrix, of course we're a repository for patient information, but that's only part of the benefit. The real benefit, it's not the patients, even though that is a value. What's really valuable, it's the brains of the individuals who are creative and are involved in the processes in partnership with Curemetrix. Dr. Bill Bradley is my predecessor, chair of radiology. He's a brilliant man, one of the fathers of MRI, and now he's applying his considerable intellect to understanding what we can do with data science.
Our false positives per image, our number of marks that aren't cancer, is way lower than anybody else. And that is very helpful for the radiologist. The radiologist today has to crank through a certain number of cases. It's sad. You know, when I started in medicine, you know, it was all about medicine. Now it's about volume.
I think healthcare in general provides a variable level of quality. I think that's the biggest challenge we face in healthcare. And the advantage of tools that are artificial intelligence design tools, it's exactly that they can provide consistent quality in a consistent fashion. Machines don't get tired, and machines tend to operate at the same level. So radiologists are becoming busier, reimbursement is dropping, radiologists are working faster. So it's clear to anyone who's involved in healthcare administration or clinical healthcare that computer computer-aided diagnosis and detection is essential and it's necessary.
We recognize fully that every single day that we work on this, we are putting in place something that has the potential to really change lives. And so that has created a mission for us and a focus for everybody in the company. It has helped us attract some of the best and brightest talent. It has helped us attract some amazing investors. And it has given us a clear goal with which we can communicate with the market and a focus so that we really know why we exist. Somebody once said to me, if you do good, you'll do well. And so we're really focused on doing good.